Hey y'all, Tanny Cooks here, and today I'm going to show you how to shuck some corn on the cob. I'm also going to show you how to air fry it and a couple of my favorite ways to season the corn, so be sure to watch the whole video. Let's get to cooking. To shuck corn, some people put it in the microwave, some people might grill it whole with the husk and the corn silk on and then peel it back. What I like to do is take my piece of corn and try to gather the husk and the corn silk at the top before I start to pull it down. Just grabbing the husk and the silk from the top. These are pretty hairy too. And just peel down. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my big old cleaver and see if I could cut some of these pieces of corn into corn nuggets. But you'll notice that most of my corn, I was able to get the corn silk off. If you have, like this piece has quite a few left on, I'll just take those off by hand. I wonder if it works better the fresher the corn is, or maybe my yellow corn seemed to take to this method better than my white corn. I don't know. Either way, it's still going to be delicious. Okay, so I'm using my cleaver to hit it hard. Woo. Corn on the cob nugget. When you use a cleaver, of course, you want to make sure any children or pets are away from your knife, and you also want to make sure you keep your hand a safe distance, your fingers safe distance away from the actual blade. Oh. Well, maybe they are cute being that little, huh? Kind of like a corn chip, maybe? Okay, maybe instead of throwing my knife down, I'm just going to slide it in. And then if I do that on the other side, let's see if I can break it. Oh yeah, that is a nice way to do it as well. Seems a little less dangerous than throwing this knife around. Okay. Huh. This is my first time doing it. That's why I sound so amazed about how easy it is to break the corn into these little corn nuggets. Oh, that one's not so easy. Okay, there we go. So I'm probably going to leave a couple whole, and then I'll do a couple of corn nuggets. So what I'm going to do to season this is I'm going to use some oil. I'm using avocado oil. You could absolutely use extra virgin olive oil. You could use butter if you wanted to. What I'm also going to do is, when I season the inside of my basket, instead of spraying on oil or adding some of my avocado oil, what I did was about an hour ago, I made some bacon in my air fryer. And so I left the grease from that in there to be my seasoning for the inside basket. So I'm just going to use a very little bit of oil for my corn. Just about a capful. And then for my big pieces, I will also use another capful. I'm going to wait and season my corn after it's finished cooking. So now I'm just going to make sure that the oil is all around the pieces. And next up, we're going to pop this into the air fryer. I didn't preheat my air fryer, so I'm going to cook this for 14 minutes at 370 degrees Fahrenheit. You can adjust the time for your air fryer and to get the color you want. You just don't want to overcook it. So while that's going, the first batch, I'm going to melt some ghee. I bought this from Publix. It has the same standard nutrition facts as regular butter. 120 calories for a tablespoon. And I love this clarified butter. It makes it so easy to cook. Melt butter without having the milk solids cloud it up, but it's delicious either way. And so even though I did use avocado oil and I have bacon, look at how delicious this corn looks. I am going to still add some butter because for my sweet preparation, I want some butter on it. So I'm just going to drizzle that on, and I'm going to go ahead and add some to my corn nuggets as well. So I'm going to use this Badia cilantro lime pepper salt on my corn nuggets. I love cilantro lime, and if we look at the sodium, it's 250 mgs for one serving, which is 1/4 teaspoon. Now, I also have this other Badia seasoning, the adobo with cilantro and lime that I like, but that's a little bit older, so I'm not going to use that today. But if we look at the sodium, that is 240 mgs for 1/4 teaspoon, about the same sodium in it. So I'm just sprinkling that on. So this is the savory preparation, and I am touching this with my bare hand because all this corn is going to be for me to eat over the next couple of days. So it's okay if I touch it now. And for my whole corn on the cob, I am going to use honey butter. So I already put the melted butter on, and now I'm just adding my wildflower honey. So delicious. You might not think that you would like the sweetness on corn because corn is also naturally sweet, but to me it's very delicious. So you might want to try it. Also, I have these cute little corn holders that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I got the little sticks that goes in the end and corn trays or baskets. So the sticks go in each end. They're made of plastic, so of course you don't want to cook with them on, but at the end, that's kind of fun for serving, but they are very sharp, so maybe don't give those to kids. I do like these baskets. Maybe these are more suitable for kids. So I just put my whole corn in there, and look at that. Look at how adorable. I think 4 came in a pack, so it's great for a dinner party or lunch. And look at that, y'all. I have my honey butter corn, and I have my corn nuggets seasoned with cilantro lime. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, including my playlist with just videos on other delicious side dishes.